For my final artwork project for Anthropology 101, I created a drawing I made that compiles multiple things that make up who I am. I based my artwork on the album cover Eternal Take by Lil Uzi Vert, simply because I liked the picture of the people looking beyond the horizon at the earth. In my illustration, however, I drew myself gazing out upon Mount Rainier. My reason for doing this is because Mount Rainier is located in western Washington, which is where I am from, and I have spent most of my life driving, looking out the window, and seeing Mount Rainier upon the horizon. I drew myself sporting my signature backwards hat and dirty white shoes. I can also be seen wearing my Fall Rush jersey and waving a Phi Kappa Tau flag. This is the fraternity that I joined when I came to Washington State University, and it has played a major influential part in my love of Washington State University. I also drew a cross on the back of my leg, which is not a real tattoo that I have, but some way that I was able to show that religion has played a major role in my life. I also drew a basketball next to myself, as basketball has always been my favorite sport, and most of my role models growing up were professional athletes. I also drew my best friend and most loyal companion, my yellow Labrador, Berkeley. The next thing you may notice about my illustration is that I am gazing down over a path leading to the mountain. The path also splits off to what appears to be a lake. I drew this as I grew up near the water in Gig Harbor, Washington, and have always lived near the water my entire life. The sailboats in the lake, one is blue and gold for the colors of the University of California, my dad's alma mater, and the other is garnet and gold, the color of Florida State University, my mother's alma mater. The reason I drew a trail leading from the cliff to the mountain is that I have struggled with mental health in my personal life. Oftentimes, it is hard to stick on the path that life puts before us, but this illustration represents that it is sometimes clear and sometimes not. This drawing is also meant to just simply represent my love of nature. I've grown up going on hikes and different trips and seeing many cool mountains and places and such. Mount Rainier has always been one of my favorite places, as it is beautiful and it is close to home. This drawing represents my journey in many ways. Struggling with mental health has often made it seem like the obstacles ahead of me are inconquerable. This picture, however, is to show that I am at somewhat of an even level with the mountain, and that I have overcome the things that I thought I wouldn't be able to, and am able to face the challenges before me. Though the mountain represents not only God's gift of beautiful nature, it represents, like I said before, my struggles with mental health. The sun in the right corner of the paper is meant to act as a positive influence. The sun represents that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel, and that there are always good people who believe in you and positive things in your life. The trees are used as a way to represent that sometimes paths are crowded, and this side path leading to the water, which is a positive thing, is used to represent that sometimes the right path is not the one that's directly in front of us, but rather it could be another one hidden, which is represented by the trees in this picture. To me, this photo ultimately represents my journey of obtaining self-confidence and being a confident and positive man. I tried my best to incorporate things into this photo that say the most about me, or things that I have strong ties to. Ultimately, I was very pleased with the end result of my drawing. I think it does a great job illustrating what I've been through, what I'm currently going through, and what the future holds for me. The future holds endless possibilities, which is depicted by the beautiful horizon seen in this photo. And I hope that it has helped you to learn a little bit about me and where I come from and who I am.